I'm Jeff Foxworthy, and welcome to Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader? Jeff Foxworthy, and welcome to Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader? All right, time to meet your classmates. Here's Alicia. Louis.
Let's go.
George.
Yes.
Juliet.
Yeah.
And Jeremy. Let's meet our next player.
I'm ready.
All right, let me tell you how to play the game. Up on the board are going to be 10 subjects. Questions range from first grade through the fifth grade. Your first correct answer is worth $1,000. If you get the 10th question correct, it is worth $500,000. If you do answer all 10 questions correctly, we give you an opportunity to answer an additional grade school question. And if you get it right, you'll win $1 million. Remember, if at any point the pressure gets to be too high, you can take the money that you've bankrolled up to that point, and you can drop out of our little school. Let me remind you of your cheats. During the course of the game, you have 2 cheats. You can peek at your classmates' paper only once during the game, and if you like their answer, you can use it. If you don't, you can go with your own. You may also copy your classmates' paper only one time per game, but you have to take the answer they have written down. Or, if you think you know the answer, once during the game you can use a save. That means if you answer incorrectly, but your classmate at the podium has the right answer, they can save you. You can only use each cheat once, and when they're gone, you won't be able to get any help from your classmates for the rest of the game, so use them wisely. Now remember, if the test gets too tough, you can walk away at any time and take the money and run. But before you do that, you have got to tell the world that you are not smarter than a fifth grader. Are you willing to accept those terms?
Absolutely.
Then let's get going. What you're going to do here is pick out which fifth grader you want to help you answer the really tough questions.
I'm going to go with Juliet.
Here are the subjects for today's game. Science, world geography, measurements, English, vocabulary, music, reading, art, astronomy, physical science. All right, let's find out. Are you smarter than a fifth grader? Pick a subject.
So what are your favorite subjects?
My favorites are definitely measurements, astronomy, and world geography.
All right, that's good to know.
World geography.
Okay, you're playing for $1,000 on this first question. Your classmate is locked in.
Well, North America is the third, as far as the third biggest continent. I believe
Come on.
Africa
I know
is
this
the
one.
second.
I feel good about this one. I'm locking in, Jeff.
All right, your answer's locked in. You looked a little uncertain about that one, but you got the right answer.
$1,000. Okay.
Pick another subject.
Measurements.
Okay, the $2,000 question is...
April 29th is a Sunday. 30th is a Monday. May 1st is a Tuesday.
I'm going to lock in my answer.
All right, your answer's locked in. You must have learned something in school because
$2,000.
that's the right answer.
Excellent.
$2,000.
It's time to call a new classmate to the podium.
I'm going to go with Jeremy.
Yes!
Pick another subject.
Which subject do you feel confident with?
Well, I'm actually pretty good at vocabulary, music, and art.
All right, thanks.
Vocabulary. You know what? Music.
Okay, for $5,000, here is the question.
I have no clue.
Garrett,
I think I'm going to peek.
okay, it's time to check out your classmate's answer.
Locking in.
Now's the time to lock in your answer. There you go, you're locked in. You've got $5,000.
$5,000. Out there.
Pick your next subject.
Art.
Okay, this next question is worth $10,000.
I think it was Edward Munch.
Locking in.
I forget how to pronounce his name.
Okay, there it is. Your answer's locked in.
I think I know this.
Now, where I come from, they call that a
$10,000.
right answer.
Awesome.
Your classmates can only help you 2 questions at a time, so pick another classmate.
It's you and me, Lewis.
Yes!
You've got your classmate up here with you. Pick a subject.
What do you think I should pick?
Well, I'm actually pretty good at physical science.
All right, thanks.
Physical science.
Okay, you get this next question right, you leave with $25,000 no matter what happens the rest of the game.
Locking in.
I'm pretty sure.
You are now locked in.
And I still have my save.
You've got $25,000.
$25,000.
This subject must be your specialty. Let's pick a subject.
Astronomy.
Okay, this question is almost like a freebie. No matter what happens here, you've won $25,000.
Oh.
Lewis locked in his answer very quickly.
I'm gonna go with Saturn.
I'm going to lock in my answer.
There you go. You're locked in.
I may be wrong.
You're going for $50,000. That's it. That's the right answer.
I got it right.
Awesome.
$50,000.
Excellent work. Your classmates can only help you 2 questions at a time. Pick another classmate.
I'm going to pick Alicia.
Yeah!
Let's pick a subject.
What subjects do you feel comfortable with?
Well, my favorite subjects are science, vocabulary, and English.
Okay, thanks.
English.
Okay, you're playing for $100,000.
C.
Alicia has locked in her answer.
T. G plus 4. R 5. D 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I feel good about this one. I'm locking in, Jeff.
There you go. You're locked in. You're going for $100,000. You've got $100,000.
$100,000.
This subject must be your specialty. You've got your classmate up here with you. Pick a subject.
Vocabulary.
Okay, you're playing for $175,000. Alicia locked in her answer very quickly.
Homophones.
Locking in.
Homophones.
You are now locked in. You're going for $175,000. You got that one
$175,000.
Awesome.
Great job. You're down to your last classmate.
Cool.
Pick your next subject.
What are you good at?
Well, actually, I'm pretty good at science and reading.
All right, thanks.
Science.
All right, here's our question for $300,000. Your classmate is now locked in.
It doesn't need to be 0 to snow because I believe ice water freezes at 32 degrees Fahrenheit.
Locking in.
All right, your answer's locked in. You're going for $300,000. You got that one right.
$300,000.
Excellent work.
It is down to reading.
Okay, the $500,000 question is... George locked in his answer very quickly.
I believe it is Nicholas Nickleby.
Locking in.
There you go. You're locked in. You're going for $500,000. You've got $500,000.
$500,000.
This subject must be your specialty. You realize what time it is now, don't you?
Absolutely.
It's the $1 million question. Here's how this deal works. I'm going to tell you the subject of the $1 million question, and right then and there, you'll have to decide if you want to try to answer it or not. And it's time to find out the subject of the $1 million question. And there it is, the $1 million subject. Now you'll need to make the call. Either go for the million or drop out and walk away with $500,000. If you go for it, you won't get any help from your classmates, and if you get it wrong, you'll walk away with $25,000. Or you could get it right and win $1 million.
You know what?
What are you going to do?
I told myself when I decided to drop out of the art question that I would go for the $1 million question the next time. I'm going to make a promise.
$1 million. I'm gonna go for it.
Are you ready for it? This is the $1 million question. A photoautotroph is an organism like algae that gets its energy from what process? $1 million is on the line here, so take your time and think about it very carefully before you decide to lock in your answer.
Oh boy.
What the heck?
I feel good about this one. I'm locking in, Jeff.
I don't know if it's right, but I'll go with it.
You're now locked in for the final time. $1 million is on the line. First of all, congratulations for getting to the end of the line. It's not easy. It's pretty simple. If you've got the right answer, you're a millionaire. If you don't, you will lose $475,000 and walk out of here with $25,000.
Oh my. I can't take much more of this.
I'm okay either way.
You've won $1 million!
Are you kidding me? Yeah! I got $1 million! Alright!
You were just amazing!
I just don't believe this is happening.
Become a believer, pal. You just won $1 million. You are officially smarter than a fifth grader.
I am smarter than a fifth grader.
Goodbye, everybody. We'll see you again next time. Let's meet our... Now, the idea here is to pick someone smarter than you to be your classmate. So, any of these kids ought to do fine.
It's you and me, Jeremy.
Cool.
Here are the subjects for today's game. Art, world geography, U.S. history, measurements, vocabulary, life science, animal science, health, music, social studies. All right, let's find out. Are you smarter than a fifth grader? Pick a subject.
Which subject do you feel confident with?
Well, I'm actually pretty good at art, U.S. history, and vocabulary.
All right, that's good to know.
Vocabulary.
Okay, the $1,000 question is... Jeremy locked in his answer very quickly.
Compete. Contest.
Locking in.
You've got $1,000.
$1,000.
Excellent.
Which subject do you want?
U.S. history.
Okay, the $2,000 question is...
Trains.
I feel good about this one. I'm locking in, Jeff.
That is not correct.
Oh.
Let's see if your classmate knows this stuff any better than you do.
U.S. Post Office?
Yes, you're moving
Telegraph.
on. Your classmate just saved your bacon big time.
Okay. Woo! It's okay.
You've got $2,000. Thankfully, your classmate knew the answer to that one.
You're awesome. Thank you.
It's time to pick another classmate.
I'm gonna go with Lewis.
Yes!
Pick your next subject.
What do you think I should pick?
Well, I'm actually pretty good at world geography, measurements, and social studies.
That is helpful information.
Social studies.
Okay, for $5,000, here is the question. Lewis locked in his answer very quickly.
Just in case.
I'd like to use my copy, Jeff.
I would have said animal skins, but I wasn't sure.
You've got $5,000.
$5,000. Okay.
You've got your classmate up here with you. Pick a subject.
Measurements.
Okay, this next question is worth $10,000.
Correct.
Lewis locked in his answer very quickly.
Locking in.
That
$10,000.
correct.
Excellent.
It's time to call a new classmate to the podium.
I'm going to pick Alicia.
Yeah!
Pick your next subject.
What are you good at?
Well, I think I'm good at animal science.
All right, that's good to know.
Animal science.
Okay, this is one of the biggest questions on the board because regardless what happens the rest of the game, the least you can win is 25,000.
Jeff, I'm going to use my pee.
Not too sure of yourself, huh?
Nope.
Well, let's see what your classmate said.
Locking in.
If that's the answer you want to go with, that is
Oh.
incorrect.
Ah!
Rat.
You're kidding. Oh, no.
There's your answer highlighted up there. Show us the correct answer, please.
Okay.
We've reached the end of the line, my friend. You just flunked out of school.
I can't believe it.
I am now smaller than the 5th grade.
Before you go, I need you to tell the entire world that you are not smarter than a 5th grader.
I just proved beyond a shadow of a doubt that I am not smarter than a 5th grader.
Goodbye, everybody. We'll see you again next time. It's time to decide which one of these young scholars you want to be your classmate.
I'm going to go with Juliet.
Yes!
Here are the subjects for today's game. Social studies, reading, art, U.S. geography, physical science, vocabulary, music, science, world history, life science. All right, let's find out. Are you smarter than a 5th grader? Pick a subject.
What subjects do you feel comfortable with?
Well, my favorite subjects are social studies, art, and U.S. geography.
Glad I asked.
Art.
Okay, for $1,000, here's the question.
I'm going to say sunflower.
Juliet has locked in her answer.
Locking in.
You must have learned something in school because that's the right answer.
$1,000.
Yes!
You've got your classmate up here with you. Pick a subject.
U.S. geography.
Okay, you're playing for $2,000.
50.
I feel good about this one. I'm locking in, Jeff.
You've got $2,000.
$2,000.
It's time to pick another classmate.
I'm going to go with Jeremy.
Yeah!
Which subject do you want?
What subjects do you feel comfortable with?
Well, I think I'm good at music, world history, and vocabulary.
That is helpful information.
World history.
Okay, for $5,000, here is the question.
I think it was
Jeremy
reformation.
has locked in his answer.
Okay, I'm locking in my answer.
You've got $5,000.
$5,000.
Yes.
You've got your classmate up here with you. Pick a subject.
Music.
All right, for $10,000, may we see the question, please?
Johann Sebastian Bach.
Okay, I'm locking in my answer.
You probably just picked the first answer you saw, but
$10,000.
luckily it was the right one.
Yes!
It's time to call a new classmate to the podium.
It's you and me, Lewis.
Yeah!
Let's pick a subject.
What subjects do you feel comfortable with?
My best subjects are social studies and physical science.
That is helpful information.
Physical science.
Okay, this is one of the biggest questions on the board because regardless what happens the rest of the game, the least you can win is $25,000.
I think I'm going to copy.
I think he's
You
right.
got $25,000.
$25,000.
Which subject do you want?
Social studies.
Okay, this question is almost like a freebie. No matter what happens here, you've won $25,000. Lewis has locked in his response.
I'm gonna say a baker.
Locking in.
All right, your answer's locked in.
I think.
You're going for $50,000. You've got $50,000.
$50,000.
You came up with the right answer pretty fast. Are you sure you're not a fifth grader? Your classmates can only help you 2 questions at a time, so pick another classmate.
I'm going to pick Alicia.
Cool.
Pick your next subject.
Which subject do you feel confident with?
My best subjects are vocabulary and science.
Okay, thanks.
Science.
Okay, you're playing for $100,000. Your classmate is now locked in.
I'm gonna say a typhoon.
Locking in.
You are now locked in. You're going for $100,000.
I'm not sure.
That is not correct.
It's okay. It's alright.
Oh man, that's just incredible.
Let's see if your classmate knows this stuff any better than you do. They won't be able to save you every time.
It's okay.
I'm sorry, but you have flunked out of school.
Wow. I just flunked out.
I am not smaller than a 5th grader.
All right, it is time to say those 8 magic words. I am not smarter than a 5th grader.
I am not smarter than a 5th grader.
Goodbye, everybody. We'll see you again next time. Hi, I'm Jeff Foxworthy, and welcome to Are You Smarter Than a 5th Grader?